never told us what you would do, what you did as a kid.
Oh, that's because we didn't have time.
And you said we'd get ideas.
Yeah.
Could you tell us some stories now?
Nope.
Well,
We'll see if we have time.
while we're writing,
1.5 dividing integers.
You have to tell us eventually.
Dividing integers. Well, you're lucky. I only have 1 page of notes.
Yes.
They have the same rules as multiplying.
You know what? I'm gonna have to look at this because it hurts for me to do it.
Integers. It has the same rules as multiplying integers. So that's helpful. The only thing you people need to have mastered is how to multiply and divide.
That's the easy part.
And then remember the rules for multiplying. When you're done copying, remember to put your pencil down. All right. A negative integer divided by a negative integer will give you a positive answer. Put your pencils down when you're done copying. So that's how I'll know.
Kind of sloppy.
That's okay. It's for your eyes only. If you can read it, then you're fine.
I might need this next year.
Okay.
I'm happy I like taking notes.
Good. All right. So just like
I know you could do insurance. You could be an audiobook reader.
Yes.
I feel like your voice would be really good for like audiobooks.
really,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel like
because your voice is like assertive, very assertive. And
it's really it depends on the book. To be fair.
yeah.
Well, I feel like a mystery book.
Okay. So negative divided by a negative would equal a positive.
I've always hated the divided sign.
Positive
actually,
divided by a positive will give you a positive sign. What about if it was different signs? Like a negative divided by a positive sign. What do you think? It's going to be negative.
Because, like I said yesterday, it doesn't work like that.
Okay, so if the signs are different, different signs, negative answer.
It's the same thing as
Yesterday.
multiplying. Yeah.
Same signs, positive answer.
I've always hated the division sign for some reason.
You know that the division sign, the 2 dots replace the denominator and numerator.
Yeah. But for
Because
some
it
reason I just
represents
always
a
hated
fraction.
It.
Yeah.
For some reason I just always hated it. Weird.
Always so.
How you doing, Joseph? Okay. I hear from the girls all the time. I told Coach Cole how quiet you are, and he goes, "Oh, just wait till he gets comfortable with you. He'll start talking and talking and talking like he does in my class."
that's because Joseph, he doesn't really talk. He just goes in his own world and talks to himself.
Yeah.
That's because he has to deal with y'all.
He did that last year too with the
I
boys.
would sit there and talk to myself too if I had to deal with y'all.
Like, he, like,
Am I
makes,
right,
like,
Joseph?
Yeah.
Well, he makes like
Okay,
scenes
see?
too, like with his pencils and stuff, right? He did that last year. I knew that.
It's okay.
But still, it's got to be rough to be in a class full of you.
I feel bad for him.
I do too.
He was in our class last year with the boys.
Joseph, I got you this year, okay? I'll protect you from them.
We
I
won't
shouldn't
eat
say
you.
Okay, you can found
We
me.
won't bite.
Okay.
Mr.
I
Rogers
promise
can,
we
Mr.
won't
Rogers can
eat
found
you.
me if I say mean things.
Okay. Oh, I got to tell you, man. I got these girls. Don't worry. Okay.
I feel like Mr. Rogers hated me in 5th grade.
I did not hate you in 5th grade.
Yeah, he did.
No, I did not. Okay, let's get back to math. All right. Joseph, a negative divided by a negative.
Positive.
It's going to be positive. 8 divided by 2.
4.
Very good. Now, if you don't remember which number is being divided, the top number is the cowboy.
What is the cowboy?
He goes
The
with
bottom
cowboy
number
references.
is the horse. Now, Tanner, this is the house. Would you put the cowboy in the house or the horse in the house?
Cowboy.
You put the cowboy in the house. The horse goes on the outside. Imagine the amount of poo and pee inside your house. You
But
want to
they-
make sure.
They put Fernando in the house.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Who was Fernando?
It's
the bull.
It's from the
Okay,
movie.
no. No, we do not put horses into the house.
He was a bull.
This is the cowboy. Hello? Cowboy riding the horse. Cowboy goes in the house. Horse is tied up on the outside. Okay, so remember, cowboy rides a horse. Cowboy goes in the house. Horse tied up on the outside. Okay? So again, negative divided by negative, as Joseph said, is a positive. So 8 divided by 2 is a positive 4. Very good, children. Okay, negative 28 divided by negative 4. Atalia, negative divided by negative, with positive answer. 28 divided by 4 is?
I'm blinking. 7,
No. Try again.
6,
No, try again.
8, 9.
I'm just kidding, it's 7.
That confused me too.
I just love messing with y'all on a Friday.
Well, see, it's morning time.
I know, but
And
still.
my mind was completely blanking.
I'm just playing.
I would know that if I was more
Okay.
awake.
I'm trying to wake you up. So, Atalia, which is the cowboy.
28.
So we're going to put the cowboy in the house. What is the horse? And we're putting the horse on the outside. There we go. Here's another one. How about if I have positive 28 over negative 7 this time? Tanner. Positive divided by negative is going to give us what kind of an answer?
Negative.
That's right. And 28 divided by 7.
4.
Yes. Very good. You guys rock on a Friday morning. I'm impressed.
I didn't know what 28 divided by 4
I
was.
almost cried this morning.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's the first week of school, first full week of school. Because last week we just played around.
Yeah, it's fine.
But this week is the first full week of learning after the summer. So, y'all, and it's a
I
Friday.
feel like I've been here much longer than just
I know, right?
a couple days.
So, I trust me, this week has been fun. So, yes, I know your brains are kind of fried.
I almost
Okay.
cried this morning.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
All right,
it
let's
was-
do another one.
It was an anime.
It
Kelly.
was actually really sad.
Negative 24. Stay
I'll have
focused,
to show
children.
you later.
Stay focused, children. Stay focused, children. We're doing math. I see it. Why don't you get up and go get your water bottle? Negative 24 divided by 3. Kelly, is it going to be a positive or negative answer?
It's gonna be a negative.
Very good, because the signs are different, just like Tanner's problem. Okay, so 24 divided by 3 is?
It is 8.
Yes.
Oh, that was close.
Close.
I was gonna say 7 at first.
Oh, I was like, AC the answer. You're not close. It's right. Okay, very good. Any questions about this so far?
No.
Okay, I got a little more for you.
Come on, Dave.
Okay, and this is leading into some stuff we will be doing. How about this problem? 6 times 2 divided by negative 3 times 8.
No. Can I try? You're trying to hurt us.
Nope, this is Madeline's turn.
Aw.
Okay.
Now, let's remember PEMDAS, and some people now are calling it GEMDAS.
How do you do pen? I call it PEMDAS.
It is the same stuff.
What's G stand for?
Grouping.
What's it stand for?
P and G, that's your parentheses and grouping. E are your exponents. The M and the D are multiplying and dividing. The A and the S are adding and subtracting. But I will tell you, in all my years of teaching, this is a great rule. Okay? But it can be confusing because you work left to right. And what students think is that, like, you do your parentheses and grouping first, your exponents, any exponents is next, and then your multiplying and dividing are next,
I forgot what exponent is.
like this,
Okay.
exponent. You'll be learning about that Monday. Anyway, here, this is where the confusion starts. You always do your multiplying and dividing next, way before you're adding and subtracting. However, some kids feel that, oh, the M comes before the D, so I have to do all multiplying first and then dividing. That is incorrect. And I make my kids rewrite it like this. Or if you did the GEMDAS, it's like this. Because you're multiplying and dividing and you're adding and subtracting have equal billing. That means it doesn't matter which one comes first. You work left to right, always. Okay, for example, let's look at this problem. And I've seen adults do this. Oh, well, because of PEMDAS, I have to do this multiplying and this multiplying first, and then I can divide. And Joseph is shaking his head. Nope, that's not how it's done. You literally work left to right. It doesn't matter. This could be a division symbol, and it would be first. Okay? So you got to remember left to right. So let's get started. Madeline, which two numbers am I going to work with first?
6 and 2.
That's right. 6 times 2 is what, Madeline?
12.
12. I am rewriting my problem, and so are you.
Mm-hmm.
Now which two do I work with?
12 and negative 3.
Very good. What do you get?
You get 4. Negative 4.
Very good. Negative 4, because that's a positive 12 and a negative 3. Different signs, so you get a negative answer. And I'm rewriting my problem. Notice each time I'm rewriting the problem. So now, Madeline, what do you get?
Hold on, let me
Yeah. Go ahead.
Negative 32.
-32. Because a negative times a positive is a negative, and 4 times 8 is 32. Very good. Any questions about that? Now, boys and girls, when you have any work to be shown, like if you get a problem like this, if you just give me the answer and not show any work, I'm marking it wrong.
So we always have to write
You have to show your work.
On the scratch paper?
No. Like, I want to see, like, if this was number 1, I want to see number 1. I want to see the problem, and I want to see every step. Yep.
Because I work in my head a lot.
Too bad. You must show all work in math. Okay?
So, we don't
I remember
What?
Miss
And
Coral talking about, like, because she says I do math really well in my head, and, like,
on the internet.
but
For
she
homework.
said I do,
I
she said
never
I'd, like,
realized.
do really good mental math,
Mhm.
and it's probably gonna be difficult for me to, like, write it out, like, getting back into having to do that.
Yeah. You have to do it. Because math teachers will make you show all your work.
I
Okay?
think the questions, like,
That's
like, after you get your answer, and it's like, oh, and how did you get this answer?
Yeah.
I
Like,
thought with my brain.
brain.
Yeah.
No, I'm not, but see, I'm not asking that. I need you to do this because I want to tell you. I've been doing this a long time. You're going to eventually have problems that take up the whole line and will take up an entire page. If you rely, and let me tell you, if you rely too much on your brain, you're setting yourself up for mistakes. You're also stressing your brain out a lot. When you write it out step by step and do one thing at a time, you're still using your brain, but you write it down, you're taking some of the pressure off.
But it's annoying to write it all.
I know it's annoying. I'm so sorry. There's a lot of things that annoy me that I have to do. Trust me. Okay. It's my way or the highway. -6 divided by -2 times -3. All right, Joseph, my next victim. What do I do first after you write it down?
-2 times -3.
Excellent. That's that PEMDAS thing, the grouping or parentheses. You're doing this right here first. If you are having trouble deciphering, just cover up that area and say, okay, that's a -2 times a -3. So what do you get, Joseph?
+6.
That's right. Negative times negative is positive. So you get a +6. And I'm rewriting my problem. So, Joseph, -6 divided by +6. What do you get?
0.
Are you sure?
You don't know school.
Shh. -6 divided by +6. Let me ask you this. What is 6 divided by 6?
1.
So, -6 divided by +6 is?
-1.
There you go. -1. Good job.
Coach Carl, whenever we're done with this problem, he'll say, are you sure? Just to confuse us, but
Yeah.
we got it correct.
He told me. Yes.
Can I put my back?
Go ahead. All right. Open your books to page 21. Examples.
Wait. Oh, God.
All right. Number 5. -80 divided by +4. I'm going to wait till everyone has their book open to page 21.
After we do our math, can I share a story?
We'll see if you have time.
Give me one of the
Okay, go ahead. Huh?
Give me one of the easy ones.
Just, can you please do this?
It's -20.
It is -20. Because a negative divided by a positive is a negative. Very good. Tanner, -24 divided by -8.
Four.
Are you sure? Go through your eights. Okay, no. You're start with 8 times 1. 8 times 2.
16.
Keep going. You can add it on your paper. Do your work there. You have to do this. Is what?
24.
Okay, so 24 divided by 8 is, there you go. Negative divided by negative is a excellente. There you go. Good job. All right. Let's see, what about, let's do 19. Let's skip to 19. So I think you got the 2-digit things going. -24 divided by -3 divided by -2. Remember, all this stuff's going to be on your quiz come Monday.
Why do we have to do PIMDAS on only this type of math? Not the other ones that we have on this week.
Kelly,
Yes. I'm sorry, Mom and
let's do it. Tell me what to do. Which 2 numbers we're going to do first?
I. Okay. -3 divided by -2.
Is that working left to right? So which 2 should we do?
-3 divided by -24.
Well, it should be -24 is being divided by -3.
Oh.
And it does make a difference. If you do these 2 first, you will get a wrong answer. If you do -3 divided by -24, you will get a wrong answer. So when you're dividing, it absolutely makes a difference. So -24 divided by -3, what do you get?
Give me a second, please.
Okay.
Um, 9.
No,
-9.
no.
-8.
Okay, negative divided by negative is a what?
Positive.
Okay, so positive what?
+9.
Nope. Tanner just did this one right here. So positive what?
8.
Yes. And then I bring down the rest. Boys and girls, listen carefully. This is pre-algebra. If you are struggling with multiplication division, I expect you to practice that to no end this weekend. Nope, put your hand down. And I'm being straight up. and honest. You will not pass this class. Period. If you do not know these facts. If it takes you a little while, that's okay. It's not how fast you know them, it's if you know them. Because I do more tests and quizzes in here than daily work, and they count more. I have to know that you can do all of this stuff on your own here in the classroom before you pass this class and move on to Algebra 1. Because this is setting you up for that. So you have to take it upon yourself to practice this stuff until you get it. I'm being straight up, just like positives and negatives. You got to know your multiplication division facts. You got to know how to do all that with decimals and fractions. And you need to know positive negatives. If you do not know how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide fractions and decimals, your multiplication division facts, and positives and negatives, you will not pass pre-algebra or definitely Algebra 1. Ask Algebra 1 students. Yes?
Can I have advice? Do you recommend any people that has no fighting? And
Go on to IXL and in the search bar put multiplication.
Okay.
And just practice the heck out of that.
Okay.
You can do a little bit each night even. But you've got to get this, or I'm telling you, you will be miserable this year.
Okay.
Less stress if you do that. I'm telling you
Better
now.
than I used to be, so.
Good.
The squirrel says that too.
All right, 8 divided by negative 2. Kelly,
-4.
there you go. All right. 21. Madeline. 8 times -5 divided by 10. By the way, all of you can get there as far as these facts, but some of you don't like it and won't want to study it. Ask 8th graders. That was them last year. And they see it now already. They're like, oh man. So I'm telling you now, less headache if you just practice. Again, I don't like those 100 multiplication facts and 5-minute things or whatever, the 1 minute I'm not about this. I don't expect my students to know multiplication or anything like this. I don't care how fast you know it. I just want my students to know it. I don't care if it takes you 10 minutes, as long as you know it. That's all that matters. You can sit there and do it, count on your fingers and do all this adding and stuff. I don't care. That's fine. It's not about speed, it's about knowledge, okay? So the more you practice, the faster you will get, okay? Madeline, which 2 do I do?
The A and the -5.
Yeah. What do I get?
You get
-40. Because it's a positive times a negative, so you get a negative. Very good. 8 times 5 is -40. I'm rewriting my problem. Madeline, what do I get?
-4.
You are correct. Because a negative divided by a positive is a negative. 25, Joseph. 2 minus 11 divided by 3. Joseph, once you have this written down, tell me what I need to do first.
2 minus 11.
2 minus 11. Very good. It's in parentheses. It's that grouping. So it's first. So what is 2 minus 11?
-9.
Ooh, very good. I was hoping it didn't get you. Positive 2, negative 11. Remember, cover that up. So you see that, oh, that's a negative. When the signs are different, we subtract and take the sign of the larger number. Okay, I'm rewriting my problem, the rest of my problem. So Joseph, -9 divided by 3.
Is -3.
Very good. Any questions so far? Natalia's doing the last one. 27. And I'm mad that they put that X in there, so I'm putting a dot because I want to be consistent and not mess you up. So 2 times negative 10 divided by brackets, which means grouping, negative 92 divided by negative 23. After you have it written down, Natalia, tell me which one I do first.
We're going to do negative 92 divided by negative 23.
Yes, we're doing our group first. Look at that. Right there. So negative divided by negative is a positive.
Positive 4.
Man, 92 divided by 23 is 4. Very good. So I'm writing that down. I'm bringing down my division sign. And I'm rewriting the rest of my problem. Make sure that you sit there and you look to make sure you rewrote it. If you're like, oh, I don't like that space there, that's confusing, go ahead and rewrite your problem. Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. Attention to detail. The more writing you do sometimes the first time around, you won't make a mistake, hopefully, and have to redo it. Okay, Talia, what do I do next?
You do 2 times negative 10.
You are correctamundo. Very good.
Just negative 20.
Negative 20, because positive times a negative is a negative. So it's negative 20. I'm rewriting the rest of my problem. So negative 20 divided by positive 4 is
Negative 5.
negative 5.
Can I say how I did 92 divided by negative 23 in my head?
What?
Can I say how I did negative 92 divided by...
Is it going to confuse people?
No.
Okay.
Maybe.
Well, then don't do it, because it might confuse someone.
Well, because what I do is, so I know that I think of numbers and I go by 1 each. So I think, okay, 4. 4 times 3 is 12. And if you carry the 1, then it's 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9. So basically I just do the multiplication in my head. Because 4 times
That's
3
good.
is 12, plus 1. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9.
Good job. That's good.
I thought that said numbers, 21 to 22.
I don't want to do a lot.
That's 11 problems. Along with,
So it's even.
at even, 42 through 46 even. So I think, what is that total, 15?
Probably.
Better.
Community bonus.
That's due Monday. And you have a quiz Monday.
I'm gonna put stars in on that.
All right. You got this.